I probably seeing it exactly like you see it. Hey man,
We back.
back again, late again.
Wayman, Jaja.
It's okay. We showed up.
Yeah. It gave me time to get some more news in there that
Yeah.
came out this weekend or this week.
Is this screen like? Does that always show laps led and win margin?
Yep.
Man, look at that Austin Dillon win margin.
2.4. Damn, Alex Bowman was coming, just ran out of time.
I don't know.
He cut it
think
from
Austin
like
Dillon.
4 to 2. I mean, he's gonna have a hard time passing Austin Dillon, but he was coming.
I think as soon as that gap shrinks to like a second and a half, Austin Dillon starts actually pedaling it.
Yeah, he ain't worth the shit everywhere else, but he got Richmond figured out.
He got it for real at Richmond. I don't understand that.
You
But
called it.
I guess.
You called it last week. I said it was a fluke.
That kind of speed at one track isn't normally a fluke. That means that that person is just good at that track or like exceptional. But
What about Corey Heim? You think he's got it figured out?
no, he's getting smoked. That was Ty Majeski's race.
Yep.
That sucks for him.
Old ass Matt Crafton said, yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah.
And then
Anyway,
we got a damn Bob Weata baby eats a boy. Congratulations, buddy.
yeah. You can see some blue smoke right there.
Yeah.
Dude, a burnout in that car is so damn easy. You just pop the clutch and hold the gas like halfway, and you could play with the throttle, and it just scorches them tires.
But congratulations. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say that you had a preference, but I'm pretty sure you had a preference.
Yeah.
You already got a little girl, so it's only right to get you a boy in there.
You could say, it's real easy to say, like, yeah, I would have been fine either way. Now.
But
that was a fun little party.
Reminded me of the little, I don't know if you remember it or not, but the collect call. He's like, got a collect call from Mr. Bob Weata baby eats a boy. He's like, do you accept the charges? And he hangs up. And his wife's like, who was that? It's Bob. They had a baby. It's a boy. It was like old commercial for collect calls, like, oh, use 1-800-collect to save money.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Somebody else that's 65 years old in the comments will know, but that's what it reminded me of.
That's cool, man. The little powder that they sent, like all it was like 2 bags of powder, and you set them a few inches in front of the tires, and then you start to burn out, roll over them, and they explode immediately. Poof.
Yeah,
I ended up rolling a little too far forward, so it ended up just being white smoke, but still pretty cool.
Then we'll go to damn 7-time Truck Series winner this season, Corey Heim.
He looks sick in that picture.
Yeah, he ain't winning the damn championship.
He might. It's not a better option out there.
But believe it or not, people, it was the damn Ty Majeski show for this race. Damn.
Yeah, he was super fast.
Won stage 1. Also won stage 2.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of green flag pit stops, this happens to him. They said there was oil on the track, right? Like Matt Crafton didn't just absolutely kill him. There was oil on the track.
Yeah. Where is Matt Crafton? Are we like a lap behind?
Yeah, he's coming. They said that like people were complaining about the broadcast not knowing because people on Twitter that I guess were listening to Lane Riggs' radio was saying for like 3 laps before this that he was complaining about fluid on the track. So I don't know.
Oh, well, you can't trust that. You can't trust that. That was probably him knowing Lane Riggs. That was probably just him trying to damn hit, you know what I'm saying? Get the caution to come out.
But
And you see it, well, you can't see it right there, but I remember seeing a frame, and I don't remember who it was, but there was a truck that had started smoking while they was still on the track in front of Ty Majeski and Matt Crafton. He was just barely in frame for one of the replays or something like that. But you
yeah,
could see him starting to smoke, and they said it could have been like rear end fluid or just motor oil, I guess. But either way, there was oil pouring out on the track, like right in front of them. I think they hit it fresh, like it had just touched the track, not even seeped in or nothing. And that's why Matt lost the front so bad.
yeah. Because at first they were like, "Oh, he lost the front end." I'm like, "Oh, that's not what losing the front end looks like. That was horrible. It's something else."
Yeah, and Matt's no fucking rookie, obviously. If he had lost the fronts so bad just from sending it off in the corner, like that just ain't gonna happen to Matt Crafton.
Yeah, Andy's 2 laps down racing his teammate. There's no reason for him to send it that hard into the corner. But it did look bad on the broadcast.
Yeah,
There
look
was
right
just
there.
smoking in front of it. Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't brakes. Well, it could. Well, shit, it could have been just brake smoke, but I don't know. There's definitely something on the track. He wasn't just going to kill the Ty Majeski for no reason.
It's the fastest car on the track. Had been all night.
Yeah, he was.
But
in slow motion, I feel like he could have did more to not spin out, but that wasn't full speed.
Yeah. And Corey,
sucks for him.
damn Corey Heim says, "I appreciate it, gentlemen. I'll go and take this to the bank with me."
Oh, Corey Heim. Even when he's not the fastest truck, he's still there just in case, and that's like what you got to do. That is a champion, like strat. You know what I'm saying?
Ty Majeski still ended up finishing second.
Yeah.
I don't know what our boy Roger was doing. Didn't he get a speeding penalty or something that screwed him over?
Yeah. Yeah, he did get a speed penalty.
But I feel like he wasn't very fast before that. But
no, qualified 22nd, 21st, or something like that.
Yeah, sounds right. But we ain't never seen Corey Heim do a damn victory celebration this season. It's rare.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Corey Heim wins again.
Somebody.
I got Heim fatigue.
Yeah. Yeah, he's beating their ass. It's time to move on to something else. Somebody on Twitter made a fake post like Corey Heim out out with a wrist injury. He's had to tap it too many times this season. Hurt himself. It do be Heim time all the time.
Yep.
And that's what your playoff picture looks like, because that was the last race of the regular season.
Yep, so we keep Honeycutt. So Majeski is in the playoffs? Did he win a race this year?
Yeah, he's in the playoffs. Had to, right?
I guess so. I don't remember the race that he won. Did he win at, like, Daytona or something? Atlanta?
Hold on. Let me look. Ty Majeski.
That would have been early in the season, right?
He does not have a win, so he pointed him.
Well, there you go. Majeski, even though he got pretty much robbed Friday night, he still gets in the playoffs.
Yep.
I'm sure he much rather would have had that win, but hey, we're still in the playoffs, still in the fight.
We going to Darlington, Bristol, New Hampshire to cut the field down.
Well, I hope our boy locks himself in at Bristol.
I was going to say Roger performs at Bristol, so.
Who's Uh, so can they uh can play damn, what am I trying to say? Can Cup drivers not compete in playoff races?
No, they can. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They might be able to compete, but I don't. I don't know how that works actually.
I
I would.
feel like I
I would
remember
like
you
to say
saying
that.
they're not allowed to race anymore in the playoffs.
Yeah, I hope that's the case. So I don't want to see them. You know, that would be real shitty.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the player to watch at Darlington besides Corey Hunt? I feel like that's such a niche track. Well, all of them are. New Hampshire, the Roval, Talladega, Martinsville.
Yeah, probably Enfinger or Majeski if you're not picking somebody with some experience.
And then Honeycutt, Raja, Chandler Smith
Lane
for
Riggs,
Bristol.
Lane Riggs, he won while we was there.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking it was Chandler Smith for some reason. That's right. So see how that goes. It's exciting. Got a good lineup for the truck playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody not make it that you thought would? Like a what's his name? Ben Rhodes or
I mean, you would think people like coming into the season that Matt Crafton or Ben Rhodes, you know, Matt Crafton, damn, you've won 3 of them things, but uh, nah, I don't know. It looks about right. I was surprised to see Jake Garcia make it, but I don't have anybody that I was, really surprised didn't make it.
so the other dude's name? Perez. Is this his first truck season? Do you know?
He drives like it is.
Hi. You can keep going. It's an exciting playoffs. I'm anxious to see if somebody can knock off Corey Hunt.
Yeah, we go into the damn Austin Dillon show in the Cup Series.
Yeah. My man has had not like the worst season, but the worst season.
Yeah, I mean, he's not quite Kyle Busch bad season, but it's been bad.
Do you know? Do you know where like? Well, Kyle Busch was like 2 or 3 below the cut line all season. I feel like
Yeah,
somehow. Yeah, I feel like Austin Dillon's been down there like almost 30th, a little above or below 30th in the points.
yeah, and that's what the playoff haters have come to say. Oh, he's fucking da 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 in the playoffs, and now he's in the points, and now he has a chance to win a championship. Yeah, well, he won a race. Everybody else had the opportunity to do it too, so don't want to hear it.
Yeah. If you well, I was gonna make the case that Chase Elliott only won one race, but he was also competing for regular season. Uh, and I didn't hear everybody talking like that about Josh Berry.
Nah, me neither.
Seemed like everybody was pretty happy about that, right?
Yep. Or Joey Logano, he's only won one race. Shit, Ryan Blaney wrecked out the whole first half of the season. He's only won one race.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, them 2311 cars look good early. Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick.
Bubba Wallace, man. The
But
fuck?
fast. Look at the top 3. Reddick, Wallace, Hamlin.
Yeah,
Team owner, driver,
Toyotas.
driver.
Toyotas are screaming. Stage 1.
Mm-hmm. And then there's some more Toyota screaming because our boy Daniel Suarez says, "Excuse me, Ty Gibbs, but I got to go."
Golly, this shit. Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, pit crew just didn't have it together.
Not at all. The whole race. I don't think he had. Oh, excuse me, SVG.
Yeah. How about SVG 14th? Then we come back to damn the Well, when it cycled around, he was probably going to be the race leader again. Tyler Reddick getting spun out by Ty Gibbs, who got moved by Daniel Suarez. I don't know what it was, but Ty Gibbs was slower than hell the first couple stages.
I don't know. He just kind of probably a track he's just not comfortable at. Feel like that can cause you to look like you're absolutely in the way.
Daniel Suarez 100% moved his ass though.
Yeah, no. With it's a little reckless knowing that Reddick's up there.
Now, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Now, if Tyler Reddick wouldn't have been up there, it's a pretty clean bump and run, you know what I mean? He didn't Austin Dillon him. He just moved him out of his way, and it would have been, perfect. Like, all right, I get it. He's slower than hell. We're trying to get him up out of your way. But Reddick's up there, yeah. And Tyler Reddick was pissed off at him, too. He seen him, bump him a couple of times as he's coming by and make it hard for him.
Yeah. Not the most beautiful thing I've seen out of Daniel Suarez, but yeah. My man's got a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not going to, like I ask you all the time, how many laps are you willing to let somebody hold you up for?
Yeah, especially if somebody's on old tires. Oh my God, imagine you just came out of the pits, you're trying to make time on new tires, and there's two people on old tires, too wide, setting up the roadblock on you.
Mm-hmm.
That may have been what was happening, because Reddick wasn't going nowhere, and neither was Gibbs. So that may have been what he had run into was the damn the roadblock, the old tire roadblock. So if that's the case, I don't remember exactly what the situation was, but if that's the case, I don't fucking blame him. Move them both.
Get them out your way. And we're going to run into damn Kyle Busch doing Kyle Busch things on this restart. The wreck starts 2 laps earlier before it happens. Look, they run around that bitch 4 wide. Around corners at Richmond.
It's wide. It's a wide ass track. Look at that.
Yeah, I feel like the Gen 7 car is boring crew didn't have much to say about this race because there wasn't shit boring about this.
Dude.
The Kyle Busch damn sends Chase Briscoe, and it causes all this shit. And then
he picks up another one.
He actually did exactly what Austin Dillon did 1 year ago.
This is turn 3 and 4 too.
Yeah, bump and run Chase Briscoe, then hook Chase Elliott on the way. And then Justin Haley seen the wreck happening and never lifted off the go pedal. He said, well, we'll just see what happens. He comes barreling in there so late. But Chase is like, well, there goes my regular season championship. He tried to take William Byron with him so that maybe they had they could go to Daytona and race for it, but Willie got through there.
Chase so damn bland too.
Yeah.
Not mad. Just I'll have to see the replay. That's your favorite driver. No emotion. Chase Elliott is gonna feel the role of NASCAR AI if they don't start showing us some more Austin Cindric clips.
But Kyle Busch, what are you doing, buddy?
I don't blame him really for that.
What about for this?
Yeah. God. Look, who's washed more? Kyle Busch or my wife and our laundry? It's close.
Yeah. Damn, Kyle Busch. Look at Justin Haley. What are you doing, buddy? You don't see all these smoke and cars sideways, fuck it, keep your foot in it. See what happens. Boop. Oh, that's the Austin Dillon treatment. Then what we get? Let's go to the radio. Wreck him, wreck him, wreck him, wreck him, wreck him.
Wreck 'em. Yeah. So the bump that he gave Chase Briscoe is not like that serious. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get below him. Chase goes to block. Like, Chase almost did this to himself, but he had some help. Like, Chase decides, okay, I got to block Kyle Busch and dive bomb Kyle Larson. That was just a wrong decision, honestly. Because if Chase just stays in line right there behind Larson, none of this happens. None of it. He just has Kyle Busch on his inside. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, really, I mean, Kyle Busch being aggressive. Chase Briscoe kind of trying to play defense and offense at the same time, stretched himself thin. Really, he's the cause of this. If you want to place majority blame on somebody, it's Chase Briscoe, in my opinion.
Except for that hook right there. That was Kyle Busch. I mean, definitely not an intentional hook, but it's just like, what are you doing, buddy?
No, I don't think any of it was intentional.
Watch Justin Haley right here in front of him. Look, watch him. That motherfucker don't. He just like, what are we doing? Where are we going, buddy?
I don't know what Justin Haley's doing.
Neither does he. A damn Bubba Wallace wins stage 2.
How about Bubba, man?
Mm-hmm. He's him. I'm telling you, like that. If this right here didn't happen to Bubba Wallace, he might have been competing with Austin Dillon for a win because he was damn fast.
Yeah, really, he's probably one of the only ones that could.
Yeah. But he loses a damn tire and then stops in Chase Briscoe's pit to get it put back on. So yeah, it was pretty funny. I seen Chase Briscoe on Twitter say, "Can people please quit stopping in my stall to have him put a tire back on?" He's like, "This is the second time this season I've been driving along minding my business and heard, put the tire on, put the tire on, put the tire on the radio from my crew chief screaming." He's like, "I panic every time because I think he's talking to me." Because I guess when when Christopher Bell had it happen, he also stopped in Chase Briscoe's stall to have him put the tire back on. So he's like, "It'd be cool if you guys would just quit so I don't have to have a heart attack while I'm driving from my crew chief screaming about a tire."
That's funny.
But tough break for Bubba. Tough break for all the 2311 guys because Tyler Reddick, fast as fuck, and then Suarez moves Gibbs that moves Reddick, ends his race, and then Bubba loses a tire in the pits.
And then on top of that, Denny's been having pit crew issues the whole race. I think every time he pitted, he had a fucked up stop, except for like one.
And then here is your battle for the lead, which was, dude, it's so good. Like, damn Blaney and Austin Dillon, sorry, they drove beside each other for like 4 or 5 laps, just racing like hell.
It is. It's amazing sometimes that, like, how some of the experiences you have in racing like NASCAR and ovals and shit, and I see it in like your professional shit. Because let me tell you what I'm feeling if I'm Ryan Blaney or Austin Dillon, just based on my experience in fucking iRacing. So, like, if you're Ryan Blaney right here, you are obviously in the worst spot when they're too wide. They're just they know that Cody Ware's got better tires, so they both have to negotiate Like, if I'm either one, I know we got to negotiate letting. Wait, that's Cody Ware, right?
Yeah.
51. We have to negotiate how we're gonna let Cody Ware by, but we both know that the real fight is between us two. So Austin Dillon says, "Well, I think I'm the faster car, so I'll concede. We'll let Cody Ware by, and then we'll continue where we left off, right?"
Yep.
But then, like, as we're battling, if I'm Austin Dillon, I feel like I am the stronger driver / stronger car out of the two of us. So once I get to the inside of you, I don't even have to outrun you no more. Now it's just about attrition. I got to wait. I know that you're smoking your right sides by running the outside of me. And if I could just maintain your pace running the bottom, I'm I'm super saving compared to you trying to get clear from running lane up on the track. Because like whether they're whether they're like hauling ass, like pushing it hard or not, Ryan Blaney is taking a longer line around the corners. Like he's literally driving farther around the same racetrack. So he's by some small margin, he's putting more distance on his right side tires than Austin Dillon is. So eventually, like we have fucking 60 laps left. Eventually, you've drove yourself into a deficit compared to me for tire wear. So like, and then if I'm Ryan Blaney, I'm just hanging on for dear life. Like really, the smart move for Ryan Blaney right here would have been to just let him go and fall in line and reassess. Like try to, I don't know, drive his bumper, put pressure on him. But now he's drove his right side so hot he can't even keep up.
Yeah. And once Austin Dillon gets by, he just drives away from him.
Yeah. But see, this could have been like if Ryan Blaney would have caught this earlier and not tried to race side by side for so long, this may have not been just a see you later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he'd have just fell in line right behind him, he may have had speed to try something later, but that's not what he did.
And then that's all she wrote. Austin Dillon will go on to pick up the W. Win his way into the playoffs I would say for the second straight year at Richmond, but he did win at Richmond, just not into the playoffs.
Yeah, did it fair and square, clean. Good job. Shit. I think he sucks, but not at Richmond.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 6 career wins. He's probably been in there 9, 10 years, right? Something like that.
I don't know how many years Austin Dillon's raced, but I think he just waits on Richmond now. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, he is good there. A little too Jesus-y for me, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of my driver winning a race and doing some Bible thumping on the microphone, but you know that probably rings good with a lot of fans. So
Yeah,
anything.
we had Richmond in the Bible Belt, so might work.
That car looks like it's broke down the way it's sitting.
Yeah, Richmond's pretty banked on the straightaway too, so it's
Yeah, more than tracks like Homestead or
yeah.
tracks that are banked in the corner and not the straightaway. This one's banked all the way around.
He had to damn put it in gear and put the parking brake on that thing.
I don't think they got a parking brake.
Nah, they don't. And here's our playoff picture with one race left to go. Who gonna who gonna win their way in at Daytona? We will have to see.
If we don't have any new winners other than Tyler Reddick and or Alex Bowman, like this doesn't change, right?
Well, I mean, it could, depending on.
Can Chris Buescher make 60 points?
Yeah,
61 points?
yeah, I think Alex Bowman would have to wreck out, but yeah, he can.
Yeah, but he'd have to win 2 stages
Or
and the race?
or Alex Bowman wreck and him just get some stage points and finish the race.
No, because, right, like, you get 40 for winning, right?
Yeah, but you also take negative points for every car between you and the person in front of you.
Huh?
Like your finishing position. So like if Chris Buescher finishes 5th and Alex Bowman wrecks early and finishes like 30th, the points difference with some stage wins. Like it's going to be hard for Chris Buescher to do it, but he can do it without winning. He just needs them Alex Bowman to wreck and to have good stage wins.
I don't see that playing out. I think this is about what you're going to see unless we get a new winner and Alex Bowman gets knocked off. But if any of these guys win this weekend, this will be what your playoffs look like.
Well, I need Noah Gragson to win because I want to see the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all in just for just for the laws.
Okay.
But hopefully Brad comes out there and wins.
Yeah, because he's gonna be the only RFK guy.
Yeah. I'm dying. He did. But some Wonies.
Bless him, Boney. I don't think we're gonna see Chris Buescher get in. Oh well, I mean, I guess any of them could win. Golly, I feel like the scenario could be like Brad's winning, like leading the race with his teammates behind him, and then it's a shit show. Like maybe they turn on him at the end.
Yeah, I mean you have to, right?
Yeah, you do.
Then we'll start our social media bitch fest from the week. I got a couple of them that I found people just complaining about dumb shit that NASCAR does. You know, if you're NASCAR, you can't do anything right. People are gonna bitch about it no matter what. That's why we ain't watching. Well, okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate you sharing that story with us. Nobody cares. The first one and probably the dumbest one is the Xfinity Series moving to the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Series. What do you what do you
do you have to say auto parts?
It's too much to say.
I don't.
That's the complaint. Well, that's a mouthful to say. I remember when it was just Bush. All right, buddy. Jesus Christ.
This sucks. I got to say 2 more words than I'm used to saying. This sucks. We're not watching. That's why we're not watching. Okay.
Yeah, just call it the O'Reilly series. They don't care what you call it. And guess what? If you're bitching about watching Cup, you're definitely not watching the O'Reilly Auto Parts series any fucking way. So, doesn't matter.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
And I mean, you go to where whatever sponsor you got to lean on. Keep it alive. I don't give a shit what you call it.
Yeah,
if it's the Barbie Dreamhouse series, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
racing.
If you don't like what the name of the the sponsor series is, just go into your wallet, you pull the money out, and you can name it the damn NASCAR Died with Dale series or whatever the hell you want to call it. But
that'd be an interesting name.
Yeah. But O'Reilly's opened their billfold up, and that shit looks sick right there. I don't have no problem with it.
Yeah, it's a damn parts store. What's more?
Yeah. Yeah, you're complaining about it going from internet to something that actually has to do with cars?
Yeah, kiss my ass. I like it.
And then Dale Earnhardt Jr. announced that next year he will be racing in the Daytona 500.
What?
Well, he'll be racing at Daytona, but it's in the Mazda MX-5 Cup for the 2026 season opener next season.
Okay.
About damn Dale getting in a Mazda. I've never
Have
even
fun.
watched a Mazda MX-5 Cup in my life, but I guarantee that this one will be on television and it'll get a shit ton more views than any of the other ones have.
Yeah. Ever, probably.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool that damn Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's got his hand in anything racing. Shit, we watched him broadcasting soapbox derby, Red Bull soapbox derby racing the other day.
It was pretty funny.
While we were waiting on the damn race to start.
You hear it pretty often. That's the most valuable man in motorsports right now.
Dude, it is like I feel like is out of all the old heads, Dale Jr. is the most reasonable one because damn Richard Petty and Kenny Wallace, they're insufferable to listen to for me. Like, god damn, shut up, bitching about everything.
Yeah.
Kyle Petty is kind of level-headed about it too, but man, some of that shit's just sick.
Sometimes he's not.
Look at Connor Zewett standing beside him. Is he gonna race too? He's got a damn Mazda fire suit
I don't
on.
know. You have to let me know.
He also has a Kyle Larson hat on.
Dale has like this way of talking about shit like it's all good. Like we're just, I may not like this, but that's where we're at. And I like that attitude. It's just, as soon as you start bitching about shit, like actually bitching, like complaining about the format, complaining about the body style, complaining about anything, and that's what you harp on, you gonna lose so many people.
Yeah,
No,
especially
like,
someone like if you're someone as respected as Junior and like for the old heads, Richard Petty. I mean, Richard Petty don't make a shit to me. I didn't see him race anything, but
yeah, I never saw Richard Petty race, but I mean that don't matter. Like if he was out there getting in front of cameras and talk, and just being supportive of whatever sport, like if he, the old what my mama told me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing. Like unless you're somebody that actually affects the decisions that NASCAR makes, I kind of don't give a shit what you got to say. Like, let's all just enjoy the shit together, you know what I mean?
yeah. Then I seen this next one with the pit reporter Mamba Smith. Is that his name? The black dude?
Yeah.
Mamba Smith. He had this take, and Denny said, "Oh, yikes!" Like in the comments under it, like he couldn't believe the take. The man said, "The point isn't to crown the best driver; it's to crown the best team who executed the best when the pressure was at its highest and the lights were the brightest." And people got like bent out of shape about that. Like, huh, I don't feel like that's a terrible take. That's exactly what the point should be, right? Like, I don't. Like, why is that such a horrible take on things?
You can't. So I see both sides. And, like, the problem is it was never the best driver. It was never and I mean that with my whole chest. It was never the best driver. The only way that the Cup Series runs a whole season and the best driver wins the championship is like if they switch to all road courses and SVG wins every race. Then the best driver won the championship. But like even then, his car could blow up, his damn tires roll off in the pits, like, stupid shit could happen to him. And then the best driver, like easily the best driver, would not win the race. So like everybody has to perform, and the car has to be good on that day for the driver to win the race. So saying that we are crowning the best driver and that's what the points are meant to do is just false. And it was never true, ever, in NASCAR history.
I've seen a lot of people quote the first part of it. The point isn't to crown the best driver, and they're like, "Oh, typical NASCAR shells. This is what people that are on the payroll say." And I'm like, "Well, finish the quote. It's to crown the best team." Oh, okay. Well, now it's different. He's saying it's not just the driver that's performing. It takes the whole team. And if you disagree with that, then you're stupid. I mean, your pit crew can make or break you in a championship run or in any race. We see it every week. Like it's
like take take everybody wants to listen to Denny on Denny's podcast. Like, take what he says as a perfect example of why it's never the best driver. And it's more so like that now that we have this car that's so, like, there's a 0.2 of a second between 40 cars on any given racetrack on any given day. Like, you need such and such second advantage to be able to pass at some of these tracks. So you're telling me I got to be fucking 2 seconds faster than Kyle Larson at Indianapolis to pass him, but we get around him somehow magically because of me, because I'm a better driver, because I'm the best driver? Fuck no. You get around him because your pit crew performs. Your car holds together.
Your strategy is better.
The cautions fall where you needed them to fall. Like, it's never been the best driver. In some small cases, the best driver did outperform everybody, but that doesn't always make them win.
And then, like, people complaining about this tweet, like, yeah, but what he's saying is exactly what happens in every other sport that you love, anything. It's to execute when the pressure's at its highest and the lights are at its brightest, referring to the playoffs. Literally everything else has this and people are fine with it. But for some reason, when you do it in NASCAR, people want to bitch about it. Like, I know that it's one person driving the car, but it's no different. It's a team sport. Like, it takes literally the person that goes and picks the fucking parts to take it to the place for somebody else to put it on the engine. You know, it takes all of those people to make this shit happen. Like, I don't see the complaint that we're having here.
A good example I thought of was like these powerlifting meets that I've competed in. Like, everybody in my weight class, right? We're all 100 kgs, so like 220 pounds or lighter. Say I have one competitor that I know, I've seen him, post his training on Instagram. He's seen mine. We both know that he's better at bench press. Like, he works out with more weight than I do. He's just stronger on bench. Well, we come, like, you've been training for 6 months or whatever for this powerlifting meet competition on one day. We both get there and he's like water cutted or whatever he's doing to make sure he makes weight for the day so he can compete in his weight class. Well, he did it too extreme. Even though he's like, throughout the off season, he's stronger than me. On that day, he fucked up trying to cut weight. So now his damn bench press is like 20 pounds less than it could be. And he failed his third attempt, and I beat his third attempt with my second attempt. Like, I'm stronger or did better on that day, even though history says he is way stronger than me. I beat him on the day. So do I not deserve the medal? Do I not deserve first place just because his training looks better than mine? That's the same thing as saying the championship should be the best driver. It ain't all about the driver. It ain't, just like it ain't all about the training leading up to the powerlifting meet. It's about competing on the day and performing and putting the whole day together. And in NASCAR's case, it's the pit crew, it's the timing, it's the strategy, and the driving.
Yeah, and like I said, almost never in any sport does the best team win. Like it's like it just doesn't happen like that. Sometimes, hell, you get into March Madness in basketball, and the 16th seed is against the 1 seed, and they just got it figured out that day.
Yeah.
It happens. It's how sports work. Don't complain about it, because every other sport that you watch, it happens in, and you're perfectly fine with it. So, shut up. And then we go to your boy, damn Kenny Wallace.
Oh God, this guy, man.
He said, we'll never get back to the old days. Times have changed. You're never going to have 200,000 people in the grandstands again, so stop it. You're all barking up the wrong tree. Well, Kenny, that's because there's only one track that it will actually fit 200,000 people in the stands. You know how many times they've had 200,000 people at a NASCAR race, Wes? One. The very first Indianapolis 500 or 400, whatever it is, Brickyard. That's it. Like, Kenny, what we talking about, buddy? It's like this. It's a list of the largest, what holds the most seats. Literally, only one will hold over 200,000. So what, Kenny? I mean, can we take some time and do some research before we start complaining about shit that's almost impossible to happen anyway?
This is the most out of touch old head that I've seen on YouTube. He is so out of touch. I don't know another way to describe him. His takes on shit are just. It's like he's just trying to rally the damn gray hairs up to be mad.
Yeah, like he just. He's trying to find a way to stay relevant for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you wasn't relevant when you was relevant. So why are we talking about? Why is everybody so worried about what Kenny Wallace thinks?
I don't think anybody except for motherfuckers that's already hating and not watching anyway. Just looking for something to be mad about. Oh yeah, hell yeah. We don't watch NASCAR no more because what Kenny Wallace said. Yeah, I don't know. This is not productive. It's not helpful. Should be deleted.
Yeah, and me and Kenny
cancel Kenny Wallace. So hashtag.
I like Kenny Wallace because me and him have a lot in common. We've both won the exact same number of Cup Series races. Fucking 0. You believe that? Never won a race?
Yeah. Trash.
But I thought this was a wild take. Like, bro, you can't say you're never going to put 200,000 in the grandstands if it's physically impossible to put 200,000 in the grandstands.
Just retarded.
And also, like, people that constantly bitch about attendance and shit like that, like, you realize that there's so many different ways to watch a race now that, not everybody's going to want to go to the race. Like, it's fucking... There's just so many different ways to watch it.
Think about... This is probably a small point, but we bitch about coverage, but let's compare coverage now from any of the broadcasters to coverage in, I don't know, 1999, 2001, something like that. Like, you don't think it's improved at all? Like, there's a like you're saying, there's a lot of reasons why somebody might just decide to not go and watch it on TV instead. And like, it's so easy to watch back an entire race. You don't, like, if you missed a race, it's real easy to just watch it back.
Yeah.
It'll be on YouTube in the next evening from the NASCAR official channel or whatever, the whole race.
I think that, damn, you used to have to go to the race to, sometimes to have any kind of excitement happen at it, because, damn, they 6-7 cars on the lead lap. Now, you're like, well, shit, I can stay at home and be excited about it because we're going to have a stage break and we're going to line them back up. gonna see what happens. Like, I don't know. People hate stages, but it definitely, to me, I don't think there's any argument that it didn't make the sport more entertaining. And
And a guy on TikTok, I noticed on one of your TikToks, he made a good point that I didn't think about. Like with no stages, some of the races would end up being 2 to 3 hours long. Like, give me a good stopping point so I can go take a piss, get a hot dog and a beer, and buy a damn hat or something. You know what I mean? Like, give me a break from watching so I don't, I can put more energy into being excited about what's happening in the race if you give me small little breaks to take a piss and get a drink,
She caught 2 baby squirrels.
That's what stage racing does for me that I never thought about. Like, you give me a chance to get a corn dog.
yeah. And then in other news, I don't have a slide for it, but we'll talk about it. Did you see the schedule?
No, did they post it?
Yes, they posted the 2026 schedule. And so Phoenix is moved to after Coda, so the 4th race of the season.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
They moved Watkins Glen up earlier in the season. It's like in the first quarter of the season, right after Talladega, Texas. Then they go to Watkins Glen.
Okay.
All-Star race at Dover, which I think that's horrible.
Oh, that's confirmed then.
Yeah, I think that's going to be awful.
Does it say like a time?
No, it just has a date here. It doesn't have a time.
I wonder if they're gonna put lights up in Dover for the All-Star race.
Ooh, I feel like the All-Star race has to be at night, right? Like it's tradition.
It's supposed to be.
But let's see what else there's. Oh, we're going to San Diego, of course. So you get.
Is that before the playoffs?
Yeah. So all this is before the playoffs. So you get San Diego and Sonoma. So you still have back-to-back road courses, but it's not.
No street course.
Right, no street
Or
course.
no Chicago street course.
Well, guess what? We are going to Chicagoland after Sonoma. Confirmed.
Let's go.
Chicagoland on the schedule. We get a North Wilkesboro points race.
Before the playoffs?
Before the playoffs. Yep. They moved New Hampshire out of the playoffs to make room for Phoenix. So New Hampshire out of the playoffs, Phoenix in. So
Okay.
your playoffs look like Darlington, Worldwide Technology, Bristol for the first round. Kansas, Las Vegas, Roval for the second. Phoenix, Talladega, Martinsville for the round of 8, and then Homestead for your championship.
Huh. Well, it's a lot to swallow. I think I'm cool with all of it. Just figure out how to run Dover at night. And really, I mean, if we're being honest, if they'd have just not had the All-Star race, I think I'd been okay. Or I feel like you either need to remove the All-Star race or change it to like 3 million or something. You got to either increase the hype or delete it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this shit is so expensive to do. And I may just be talking up my neck because I have no idea how much shit actually costs. But I feel like a cup race is so expensive to just compete in that $1 million to the winner to run like a damn 3-day event is just not enough.
Yeah.
That's just for the winner. I don't know. I might be out of line there, but the All-Star race isn't that important to me.
No, I don't like it being at Dover though.
And Dover races like shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes like 30 or 40 laps for it to even rubber in and be worth the foot.
Yeah, that's what they all say. But in my eyes, it just races like shit. It's just shit for the Cup car. Not even when it's rubbered in or whatever they say. It just, I don't care for Dover. watching it on TV. It's fun to race on iRacing.
Yeah.
Watching it on TV is kind of blows.
Yep. All right, buddy. That's all I got. You got anything else?
I don't think so. Fuck Kenny Wallace. Kinda fuck Dover All-Star Race. I'm excited about San Diego.
Chicagoland, North Wilkesboro Point Race should all be bangers.
Yeah, I guess you got to take the bad with the good. If we're just sacrificing our good ass All-Star race that we had this season to have all those other things, I guess it's fair. I'll take it. Do something to Dover, make it fun.
All right, well, we should have a lot to talk about next week with Daytona. We'll see what happens.
Wait, what happened with our damn AI predictions?
I forgot to put it in here. But we won last week, and this week was way different than the AI, so we'll give them a chance to win.
All right, buddy. I'm good if you're good.
Yeah. All right, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.